Hello everyone, this is Ashley Tucker. Thank you for joining me today. Today I have a different kind of project to share with you. I'm going to be making some Halloween treat bags. In order to make these, I used the My Favorite Things treat bag topper die, and I cut that out of Neenah Classic Crest Solar White cardstock and some Simon Says stamp cardstock in the colors Orange Peel, Royal Purple, Lavender, and Green Apple. I then took the spiderweb background stamp from Simon Says Stamp, put it in my Misti Tool, and I stamped it with VersaFine Onyx black ink onto each of those die cuts. Next, I took the Little Boo Agenda stamp set from Mama Elephant, and I stamped a bunch of the ghosts from that set onto some Neenah Classic Crest Solar White cardstock with Gina K Designs Jet Black Amalgam ink. I'm going to be coloring in these ghosts with my Copic markers. The Neenah Classic Crest Solar White cardstock is my favorite paper for Copic coloring. And if you want to keep track of the colors that I'm using while I color, I do have the marker caps off to the side so that you can see those colors. For the coloring on the ghosts, I never want to leave something white completely white. I always want to add a little bit of shading. And for that shading, I'm just using a very light gray marker. I did decide to keep the coloring for these images extremely simple. I didn't use two markers in any of the areas. I just used one marker and filled it in, kept it very quick and relaxing. Sometimes I go all out with my coloring and get really crazy with the details and the blending, and sometimes I just want to fill it in and have it be very simple and quick. And I do think you can get really good looking cards or projects with both methods of coloring. They're just different styles. I did try to use very traditional Halloween colors. I tried to pick out Copic markers that really matched those colors of cardstock that I picked out for the toppers. Once I finished all of the coloring, I ran this sheet through my scan and cut in order to cut out all of these little ghosts. For the sentiments on my treat bags, I took out a stamp from the My Favorite Things Best Witches stamp set, which says Happy Halloween, and I stamped that with Versamark ink onto some Bazzill Licorice twist cardstock, and then I embossed it with Alabaster white embossing powder from Brutus Monroe. I made 5 of those sentiments and cut them into strips, and then I added foam tape behind all of them in order to pop them up onto my treat bag toppers. I also added tiny little pieces of foam tape behind all of those ghosts, and then I popped them up on the toppers as well. I kept all of these toppers very similar in order to make it easy to make a whole bunch of them, but to give them some variety, I did change up the placement on the sentiments and the ghosts for a couple of them. I also added some different sequins and embellishments to these treat toppers in order to make them even more unique. For the white and the light purple toppers, I decided to use some clear star embellishments. And then for the green one, I decided not to use any embellishments at all, and I like the way that that looks as well. Now for the orange one, I went all out and I added a whole bunch of those metallic half pearls, as well as a couple of black sequins. And then for the purple one, I just added 3 white sequins. Next, I took my Wink of Stella glitter brush and I went over all of the sentiments because, you know me, I gotta have a little bit of sparkle. For my treat bags, I'm using these cellophane bags from Michaels, and I actually trimmed them down because they are a little bit too long for this project. And I'm going to be filling each of those bags with some candy corn. In all honesty, I actually really hate candy corn, but I think that it looks really good and it screams Halloween, so I wanted to use it in these treat bags, and my husband likes it, so he's going to eat the candy and I'm going to replace the candy with something else because I'm going to give these treat bags to my nieces and nephews, and I don't think that they are going to want candy corn. I'm not sure. I wouldn't want candy corn. Maybe they would. I don't know. Anyways, I folded the top of those bags down and I stapled them closed, and then I added some double-sided adhesive to my treat toppers in order to adhere them onto the bags. After that, these treat bags are all done. I really love the way that they came out. I think that this treat topper bag die is a great thing to have in your stash. I can't wait to use it again for Christmas treats. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you really enjoyed seeing these treat bags come together. All of the supplies that I used in order to make these can be found in the description down below. And remember that anytime you use one of my links, you're helping to support this channel at no extra cost to you. If you enjoyed watching today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I do new videos every single week, and I'm going to be back with another one really soon. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.